Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Thank you for tuning into this channel. I am the Gentleman, and this is the Gentleman's Pixel Club. The game for today is a controversial one, if that, especially if you're Nintendo, and this game is called the Great Giana Sisters. We're going to be playing through on a single playthrough to see how far that we can get. It's probably the first time that I've played this in many years, previously having played the Amiga version, and we're going to be playing on the MiSTer FPGA system, the recreation of the Amiga computer. So let's get into this and see what we can do. Opening credits here, you simply hit left for one player, right for two players. We're playing a single player. And you start off on stage 1, and this is a very Mario looking game. For those of you that do not know, I believe that Rainbow Arts, who were the distributor of this game, got their butt sued off by Nintendo, and this game was very quickly withdrawn. You play a character not unlike Mario, but called Giana, however you pronounce it, and there are multiple power-ups. We've gone from the little girl with the ribbon in her hair to the punk rocker looking girl by getting the first power-up, and the second power-up gives us the ability to shoot missiles, which we've now got as well. All very Mario-like. This game is typical left, right, up, down, in fact just left, right and up for jump, and then you've got the fire button, and the object is to get to the end of the level and clear as many stages as possible. This level, when I was playing it, your memory muscle comes back into games. You remember things about the games. I know there's some warp blocks somewhere that I don't use, but this game, at this point, I suddenly remembered there is a shortcut. So I'm just clearing a few points here on some of the blocks that you could hit multiple times with your head, and then we're going to cheat. So what you see myself doing is pushing up to headbutt the top of the ceiling, and I'm actually running along the top of the level, so I don't have to face all these enemies, get through the screen a lot quicker, and also get myself quite a few bonus points. And it just came back to me on that, and I feel it odd when you're playing these retro games, how these old things that you've long forgotten, come back to you and think, yes, I remember this, I remember how to do this. Anyway, we're on stage 3 now, so effectively world 1-3. This game has since come out after it was sued by Nintendo and everything on multiple platforms. In the future, we've now got a new weapon or a new bonus, and this allows the bullets to bounce that you're seeing there at the moment. So yeah, it did come out, but it was never the same version as this. It was always an updated version, and I've played some of the this bonus here gives us a targeted missile. So unlike Mario, the more bonuses you get, the different things you do. I think Mario usually only has 3 or 4. This is slightly different from that. So the targeting missile will be good to kill that guy on the top as I do. Yeah, so the new version, sorry, I'm diverting a little bit while you're talking about the game as you play. The new versions were nothing like this, and the ones that came out on the, I believe it was the Amiga, the Atari ST for certain, and I know that for a fact, and also the Commodore 64, nothing ever reproduced them on the newer versions because these were just so much better. This level, you can't do the trick of bouncing through the top. The rocks are solid, and you essentially have to bounce off and land back down again. You cannot jump through these. So, me thinking, yeah, I can reproduce this like you did on level 2. No, not at all. You've got to go all the way through this very carefully. And, I'm on my 3rd life. I've got 3 lives left, so I'm on my 3rd life. In terms of my 3rd life that I have left. And I'm doing really well on this. I'm very pleased with my play so far with this, and it's just do it slowly, bit by bit, and try and remember what was next. I always remember these double balls being a real pain in the neck to jump, and you're going to see me faffing about here, just lining up, getting it right. You don't want to lose all the power-ups that you've earned, because you start again with absolutely nothing. Now this bit, I remembered there was something here, but I couldn't quite remember what. And then you see its little head poking on the right. You get this giant thing cockroach. I have no idea what it is that you have to jump and get by. You couldn't kill that to the best of my knowledge before, so I certainly didn't try them. So yeah, this game has been out on a few systems originally in the past, and like the fool I was, hindsight is the most wonderful thing. I used to own the Atari ST version of this, and I swapped it for, you know, another game, and I have no idea what that bonus does, apart from, you know, something, but what it does, no idea at all. Yeah, I swapped it for something else, and I've always regretted that decision. You know, if I'd kept it, it would have been worth some money these days, because it wasn't out for very long. These were the days of computer shops, these were the days of Smiths, WH Smiths in the UK selling games, boot selling games in the UK. Again, don't know what that bomb does either. And, you know, distribution, you know, wasn't online. You didn't get mass things delivered by post. You physically had to go and get these things. And yeah, like an idiot, I swapped it. I didn't know any better then, and I was never able to get it again. If I hadn't have swapped it, you know, I would still have kept it to this day if I'd have known. But hey, hindsight, as I say, is a wonderful thing. And I'm trying to jump and get that block there, which I totally miss. And I have a bit of fun on this next level. I forget about these platforms, and I fear for a moment that I was going to fall through the dissolving blocks. Fortunately, I didn't. This game, as it goes on, you know, it continues to play very much like Mario. You know, you've seen very much all the things that you can see here. I can run along the top of the level here. I might try that. I can't remember whether I do this on this demo. Yes, I do, but you can only do it for part of the level, because, you know, they don't allow you to do the same trick twice, the same shortcut twice. Go down and up again, and you're actually back in the level here, and I have to jump that out of fire pit. So you see, this is very similar to the level 2, the first underground level, but they've introduced flying bees. How the bees get under that level, you know, underground, I don't know, but they're certainly here to be a pain in the neck. Fortunately, I still have that aimed missile. I haven't lost a life left, so it's quite easy to kill that owl. But again, timing is absolutely critical on this. Timing is critical on a lot of the Mario games as well, but this is a particularly hard game to play. You control your jump, control the height, and you're basically pushing up and pushing left and right to do this. So it's not the easiest thing to be doing. So back outside again. And, you know, I did get this far when, you know, I played it years ago, but I don't recall anything what's next. You know, there was a couple of lucky shots there with those bees. I think I shot one and just sort of landed on it at the same time. I have these pillars with dissolving platforms, and, you know, you don't like treading on those. They're not like Jet Set Willy or Manic Miner, where they slowly dissolve and you've got a couple of goes to stand on them. You know, they're really very, very unforgiving. You know, if I fall down here, I'm absolutely dead. So lots of bees killed there. Excuse me. Sorry about that. And then I'm looking at this thinking, what do I do? And then it's just go for it. And then again, another level cleared. So we're on to stage 8. I am really, really doing well. We're back underground, and these blocks, looking at the different type above, I can't jump through them and do any shortcuts. I have to just navigate, you know, the big gaps and bounce off the ceiling down. You know, if you're going to play this, be prepared to be very, very frustrated. You know, I have to do the little jump there because the platform's gone. I'm not a particularly good gamer, as a lot of you know, but, you know, I do, and I died. Wonderful. You know, I was pretty okay about this, and a lot of this is effectively memory muscle coming in. So we see the original sister before she transforms, with a little bow in her hair now. Had to jump and try and land on that. You're lucky with that, but none of this is easy without the powers that you have. And then I notice this floor and think, mate, yes, there's another one of those cockroach things there again. Because on the level 4, I think it was, you notice the different decoration on the bottom of the floor. I saw it there again, so I was a little bit prepared for it this time, because you do get hints of what's coming up. Another death came up there, and, you know, I just struggle trying to cross this. So I've got 1 life left, and I managed to make it. Little jump and you kill that guy, and now I've got these blobs to deal with. All on 1, jump up and try and get that. I have to get past this cockroach guy, whatever it is. So yeah, it's all in the time of that, and I only just made that. You know, I absolutely don't think I've been as far as what I've been now. So the hands were feeling clammy when I was playing this, but you know, I'm seeing something new. I'm seeing a new level, and this is absolutely great. And there's like, what the hell were those? Those remind me of those slinky type tubes that you get. You know, obviously not good, but slinky tubes nevertheless. And then I've got to navigate this fire that I managed to land in. To my surprise, I actually still had a life left, so we're now on 0. So you know, it really is game over on the next mess up that I do. But you know, this is the Great Giana Sisters. You know, this is a brilliant game, and if you want some great retro, give it a go. So while we watch this life play out, if you're enjoying the channel, if you're enjoying the videos, you know, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers so that I can basically change the URL for the channel. That's the immediate goal, to get rid of the nasty YouTube looking one that's just a string of awful letters. Thoroughly love what I'm doing here. You know, there's going to be videos coming out, you know, throughout the week, every week. I don't do them every day. That was the initial goal, to do them every day, but you know, work, real life does get involved in this. This is a hobby because of some of the health situations that I've got, which are all getting better, but you know, loving all what I'm doing. Oh, that was close. Loving what I'm doing with this. As I said, if you feel this video and the work that I do is worthy of a subscribe, please do subscribe. Help me get past the 100 point, and you know, I'll honestly be very grateful if you feel that I've earned it. So jump on another platform and into unknown territory. So I was just pleased to see myself doing as well as I am here and actually capture it on record. You know, it's very rare that I do this. Probably Rally X is the closest. And yeah, this is now going to be hard because I had the B that I had to avoid, and you know, I don't know whether I'm going to get much further past level, but at least I have a missile now. It's not guided or anything else like this, but I can maybe shoot things if I'm lucky. I'm not sure what those blobs are supposed to be, but the missile is certainly coming in handy. Come on. Well, this should be fairly easy anyway. You know, I should be able to get... and I die. Alright, so again, this is the Great Giana Sisters. I hope you've enjoyed the game. Absolutely love it myself. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. And if you feel that I've earned a subscription, please click on the subscribe and the alert so you can see new videos. And I will see you next time. Thank you very much. Stay safe. Be well.